part, I want to say 57. I think 57. So we're gonna do the last dungeon now. The last secret dungeon in the game. After I've done this dungeon, they pretty much only will have the Myrmonden left. Hopefully we can kill it in more less than 2 hours. Because probably tomorrow or maybe then in 2 days a Neo is released. Which I'm definitely forward to playing it. I'm actually gonna be off from work Wednesday and Thursday this week, so I can play Neo the whole day pretty much on Wednesday, Thursday. So hopefully I get it tomorrow then when I pre-order it, so I can go and get it after work tomorrow. I just have to go back into town because I live a bit on the outskirts from the city where I live. So actually I'm kind of regretting that I actually ordered from that shop then, because it's probably faster ordering it at home. Because normally if you order it to your doorstep, as it will be by the mail, it takes a longer time because I can go to that shop on my way home from work very easily. But then I realized, wait a minute, if I went day, if I am off that day, then yeah, let's go home instead. And it's better than then I would have said wait, I guess, for the mail to come. And usually it depends a little where you live. Here this place, you will get it to your door. You will get a doorstep. I don't think in this place. Instead, you will have to, get some slip. You can go and get it at your closest gas station, pretty much. It's kind of weird here in Sweden. They've been pretty much closed most post offices, and instead you get posted to like gas stations or convenience stores, like grocery stores. Usually, this place is a gas station. I don't know why really, because I live pretty close to one of the biggest grocery stores in the whole Sweden, pretty much. I live very close to one of the 10-minute walk to one of the biggest galleries here. Second biggest in this city now, and the biggest one is the city. So yeah, so it's obviously smaller than the biggest one, which is Nordstan. It's probably maybe like the 4th biggest, something like that. It's pretty big at least, yeah. But they actually do get mail as well then, but I live a little, so I could go like 5 minutes or whatever. It's quite close. So I wait for the mail instead. Probably actually will get it faster because the mail. I don't know actually when the mail gets to this place at all, because I've never been home. Just waiting for the mail. But like where I used to live, that could be around 11 to 1 o'clock. And if they get it at the shop, probably to get it as soon as they open, probably on Wednesday. So it probably goes faster, like a few hours actually. Let's have it for a bit, yeah. So anyway, the item always respawns. It's also a good item there. Definitely recommend always getting that item, of course, because you always get like a Mega Phoenix or Mega Posh something in that place. So I always get it here. I'm very used to this dungeon. So if you look through my, I'm just gonna save the elements here. I'm almost full on good spots anyway. And yeah, anyway, if you look at my other pages, obviously I did this. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I did this dungeon. I've done this dungeon several times, right? And actually did this dungeon way earlier than half of that in the game. Like I did 4 Ramu and so on. So yeah, this dungeon I've done it a lot of times. I know pretty much exactly how it looks. This item also is, but most of the miss items is always in the path, so it's not amazing. It's good. Anyway, you can see that Costlework is quite quick because the enemy doesn't respawn here. They do it in like Crest Storm and so on, but they never respawn here. I don't know why. I have actually no idea why the hardest thing in the game doesn't have respawn. It's really weird. Like it doesn't really feel coherent. Take or last item here as well, I believe, to the left here. Yeah, exactly. There's this total respawning item. Awesome. Yeah, it's a great way to actually farm expensive items here. Mega Phoenix, Mega Potion. Yeah, so why not? It's gonna be the last one. I expect this to be 100 levels actually, 100 floors. As with the one at Stated Groove. It doesn't have to be. I can see it being 50 plus or more. And I'd rather have it like 50 or so, but much harder battles. It's hard battles all the way around, and 50 levels. I probably prefer that. Over having like 100 floors of like 50 of them being really easy and just like grinding through them like the last one. Anyway, you find a door here or elevator, and it doesn't matter because they're not doing an actual puzzle, right? You're gonna go down there. You will have to kill the first red giant for sure. Because I always can interact with the crawling space. When we get there, we can go to the dungeon. So just to go there. And I have prepared myself, you know, very... Okay, quick look here, max feeds down, max potion, max high potion, you know, none spells, and so on. So I'm prepared for this dungeon for sure. Probably should have done the... I don't know what it's called the seal thing. Carnival, I think it's call it. We can get another ribbon. Probably that's what it's about. Well, I actually did it once, no place right. Probably redo it Saturday morning. It's gonna be good after beat the whole game. The only thing you can get there is pretty much like a ribbon, I think. There's no trophy, I believe. I don't know really. I only have one trophy left in this game, and it doesn't seem to be... I don't know really what the trophy is. It's supposed to be really easy to get a trophy, which also is a definite take in this game. So basically, in this game, you can get the trophies, the platinum trophy, without actually, you know, doing these dungeons. Like this thing isn't actually based. You don't actually get. Yeah, so you can here. Yeah, I done this so many times, so I know exactly what enemies are. Super low level. But yeah, like that place, I haven't done it yet. But it's been pretty much because I have a lot of stuff to do now. I have 2 injuries today. I have another guy calling me, which might take call during this stream. Hopefully call, because there was a meeting maybe tomorrow with a company, game company. And my phone died while I was going home to talk to him. He's gonna come back in half an hour or so, and my phone died, and I can't call him for it. It's weird. I don't know. He's in the UK. I don't know where I can call him. It's a weird message here. And hopefully he's gonna call me now soon. During the playthrough. But yeah, doing that, yeah, then it feels easier for you to go home and be like, well, I'm gonna do dungeon, dum. Can sit in there. Oh, I'm gonna do like a 4-hour mini game playthrough like that. That doesn't feel as you know, incentive to do that, I would say. And overall, when I started doing this dungeon, all of my playthroughs so far have been, you know, dungeon, fishing, because you need the fish to eat, the buff and so on. Like that has been kind of my playthroughs the last 7 playthroughs. It's much. It feels, you know, I always want to do them one after another one, which is kind of stupid. Because I also know the frog thing. I remember that last playthrough, I checked it out. I did actually Google that, not exactly what they are, but just how it works, because that quest doesn't give you any incentive how it works. It doesn't tell you anything about it really. And yes, they are randomized in the world. So in the next playthrough, I am gonna go and do the frog things. The only thing I know is that one of them is gonna be in Westerpool. The one is gonna be like in the Delta. What of called Odester. That's the one thing I know. I'm gonna check that out. See if I can find them. That should be the next best probably off it. Which is obviously like a really stupid way to do it. I've done it way earlier but in this playthrough. It's like get a ribbon, that's good when you do the hard dungeons, the hard bosses. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. But honestly, as I said last playthrough, the ribbon for one character also saves the card option on the ribbon. Best reward yet. Isn't that ridiculous? It really isn't, like, because you need a ribbon on Noctis. That's it. So Noctis can avoid them getting pressed by your opponent. He can use the items. So he doesn't die. It's fine, but many enemies. The AI is so stupid on them. Well, I guess if they were immune to, like, confusion. I was going to forgetfulness. It's one of the games in Way 3. Yeah. Michael. But anyway, yeah. If you have the AI immune to that, it's really bad that like flying enemies or what animals. So like would it help you to keep them with ribbon? Like yes. It will be confused, but would it help with that much? They actually wouldn't, because they aren't that good at avoiding or like attacking them regardless of what's happening. I don't think that they would be that from that, I don't really feel that. Sure, it's cool to have one ribbon per character, but I don't think there's that in this game. And that's actually game in other ways. because but this game is very low on the strategic point, right? Compared to all the defensive games or in general for defensive, this game is very, very lacking on strategy. And like in FF10 for example, yeah, that game is 100% turn-based and you have to avoid stuff. You really strategize, you haste turns and so on and so forth. That game you actually really have a need for like really so on. There are more enemies who can do stuff to you, you want to avoid being locked out or so than this game, right? Definitely. And so on. But anyway, now we're here. We're gonna start doing this. This is the last sea dungeon. It's level 99. You can see it here on the quest. That's the one you get into all of them. You get some association doing it. Yeah, this is the last one. So next playthrough, I just do the frog thing. I think I'm just googling and see what you're doing it about. I have some ideas what it could be. I just wanted to know if you have to, search for it. Yeah, I don't know. Like you've done that, like in 7 hours or something else. I still didn't for the first ribbon in the game. Yeah, the first should be the first ribbon now. What items cannot be used in this dungeon? Oh shit, I must have died in this playthrough. Okay, this is actually a serious dungeon. Items cannot be used. I hope it's shortened. Why did I buy all the items for? It's like I bought, I spent like 100,000 gil buying every item in the game pretty much. It's like item cannot be used here. Okay. This dungeon is actually gonna be harder. I might actually die then. Yeah, like, because you spam items. This is pretty much the game, right? You spam items. It'll be actually really useful having all the stuff then. But this is actually really interesting then, because if you get these items, that means that like this thing with like the healing 7 potions, better first aid, generally like getting the health thing that I have not got for a while now, like that thing that's more useful. Like the skills is like protecting me with like this thing, the shield covering. Actually I'm gonna get it anyway, so this thing is gonna be more useful. Definitely this is gonna be more useful. Okay, this is actually gonna be hard, like really hard. Like seriously, wait. How the hell do you get these items? Yeah. Then you'll be die. I'm gonna die now probably. Like I am broke. My head is broken. Like I'm so used. This problem here now. This dungeon is. I am so used. I am so freaking used in this game now to use spam items. On every damn boss fight, or just like spam items in general. So as soon as you die here, you die, I guess. It's gonna be. Wish you could save out. Yeah, but if you die now, you're actually gonna die. Then this recipe is really crappy too. This recipe with like just pure attack damage. Like I'm using the 500 more attack damage. That is really bad right now. Right? You don't want that now. You want. Yeah, and you should use things done pre-entry. I only have half my life now. But yeah, like that item is obviously. Oh my god. Okay. Like, it should be a trophy for this time, but it isn't. Suddenly the game shows you this crazy curveball. Probably haven't. Yeah, we've seen it once before in the dungeon. But I actually really hope this is not on the floor. That this should actually be. This is what we hope to reach. I'm buying now. But yeah, then I'm absolutely horribly prepared for this. To have the wrong recipe on me, the wrong food buff definitely, the meal sprout, one of the yummy box, which is later get, but still definitely want more health. Need more health. Now the ribbon is more useful. Definitely avoid anything. This is crazy though in this game, because in this game I'm mistaken this game, like I'm mistaken this game on the road con, then you die. Like, I am seriously scared now because one mistake in this dungeon and you will die. This is 100 floors, 100 is going to be crazy. Especially now it's a long something. You have to avoid everything from seriously every time. Wow. That's the way to dungeon, like max level to have more ability power. This will be hard. This is seriously gonna be probably gonna fail this dungeon now. That's such a huge curveball in this game, because this game is so much about spamming items and healing stuff, spamming feeding stuff, spamming that stuff. Suddenly it's like, nope, no more items. No more items for you. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Like I said, the first thing and the thing is I really wanted to enter them with having, health on me, and 3000 health, or at least 1500 I think it gives you. The yeah, what it gives you? Something like that. Just check the short this one now. Like this one is probably the best one. Is for 2000 health. Yeah, the attack power, the milk will be better than this one. This one is pure attack, right? That one is obviously much more work now. They actually die now. Maybe actually will die if you die. So that one is much better to have. And overall, you can use these ones. They're really massive. So the health is the worst in this one, but you can use this one, right? The dragon one, 3000 health. So you can use later on. But yeah, so this one for the spam ball first camps, and then this one for the later camps. It's gonna be way better, right? So I wish I knew that. So now we're gone fishing at Myrmonden. But there, I'm pretty dead now. Oh. There's only heal in the game too. Like, don't heal in the game. Something else can't heal. You don't have like heal spam. Like, I can stand it, not like hit elements more. Like, I have 7 or something. Like, yeah, then I spam the heal ability. Like, cure, like, cure. Like, I have that stuff, but it's like, no. This game, you only have items. You can't even heal. Like, what the fuck? This dungeon is like 100 times harder than the previous dungeon in the game. The trophy is not based on beating this thing. Trophy is like whatever you used. Yeah, like, this is gonna be crazy. What scares me is that sooner or later, you're probably gonna find like hobgoblins or something actually hard. And that is gonna be really hard. Oh, it's spam square. Definitely the regroup with the game. Absolutely. Obviously, these are the easy guys. These are hobgoblins. They are hard to avoid because it has weird, like wind up ability. When they fight, they wind up ability. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but these are easy guys. So later enemies like rolling or whatever, the Imbo is gonna one shot you per attack, right? It's always do. So yeah, I mean, suddenly in this game, it's way more worth having. Like, have you seen the Axe of Conqueror still? Okay, that is a crap idea. I have to change it. As up. Like, I'm using this thing that lowers your vitality. I needed stuff that gives you more health, right? This stuff, or like suddenly this stuff that gives you like way more offensive points is way more worth it. Like this thing that actually loves your, you get minus, but you get plus in everything in the defensive wise. These things is suddenly good, right? Like where you have to really like rethink that whole setup. Whether that's worth it. That was my spells anyway. health. But that's minus in your like defensive stats. The more interesting in this thing, what it gives you minus in the last thing, which I think is dark, right? So just quickly look at that on a little short. I think that's dark magic, which obviously the enemy uses. The last symbol is in the dark lightning. The next one is dark distance. This one gives you obviously protection to everything except darkness, which is the most common ability. So fuck that. Yeah, but those things that give you the 3 IP is actually really good now. Like, with the accessories. So I can have one more accessory here. If I could like change the reborn here now to one of these things that gives me protection from all the magics and so on, that would be really useful. But I'm not gonna do it over a rainbow, so I want one of these, and that's what should be good, I think. So yeah. I'm not weak now. More fancy points. Oh yeah. I can go to live points and use all the whole weapons if I want. That is super scary as well. You're actually gonna die if you. I read that, yeah. Because you're using all different weapons, so you actually lower your life point because you use that totally mad otherwise. But now, going down to 1 life point here is super scary. So all the guys can't revive you. All the guys can't revive you. Like Ignis sword, he doesn't have a revive, right? He doesn't have. I think like it's just skills that can revive you, except that obviously Ignis skill. So he has to be good before he can't revive you, but it only works when if you have the other one. So here we get the team that use potion on you. Recover a little bit, hope I win first, yeah. Like these kids are now super good suddenly. Only for this dungeon. Yeah, only this dungeon has usable. Suddenly a lot of stuff is good in this game. Like that is never be good to have. Yeah, I'm actually dead. What gets interesting now? Yeah, I'm actually gonna die now. Just from that. Oh my god. For the dogs. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This dungeon is like insanely much harder than the old dungeons. Because the whole game is already. I mean, I don't even get it. Why isn't this rule for every dungeon? That would be way more interesting. If all the other dungeons had this rule, that would be way more interesting. I was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna go and do the Adamantio scene, I guess. I just hope that everyone is together, because we had the thing where you had 14 out of 13. And Esma, the lady that gives you this key, should be the last one. Please, wow. That was freaking scary. I was like, what the fuck? Shit. I'm also gonna be able to finish this game before Neo then, because that thing is just wow. That was wow, yeah. That was a little clumsy in the room there, but I mean, clearly the whole setup here not gonna work. Like I'm entering the fucking dungeon with like pure attack buff, 500 more attack power, where you could have like 350 400 attack power, like 2,000 more health than that. So on, you can have like double my health points pretty much also, and slightly less attack power. That is something I don't need otherwise, because whatever is gonna die. But clearly here, in this dungeon, having 2,000 more life or 3,000 more life and so on is huge, right? Yeah, but that's like probably some 100 quarter, I guess. That's one thing, but that dungeon probably some 100 quarter is tremendous much harder than anything else. It's much harder than anything else in the game, right? Because you don't have the you don't have items. So I would hope it's only like 20 to 40 minutes. But I think you should redo it again with better setups. or you know, suddenly stuff is good to have, right? But okay, I'm gonna do the frog thing, and I know that the frog should be somewhere here. I don't have the exact case enough of them. I only know one frog is up there, I think, somewhere. Here we go. I think I'm still streaming. Yes. Okay, yeah, so I know one frog is somewhere around here, I think, or maybe around here. I don't really know, but that's pretty much what I know. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna ship with this frog thing because it seems to be, I don't know. It's like it's just a pointless quest, really. You have no help on the game, and it's a huge world map, and it doesn't feel very interesting, to be frank, to go around and, like, I don't know, scavenge every water pool in the game. But I have some of these. Should probably be somewhere here in one of these flows. So I'm gonna go up here. And honestly, I don't know where it is. I just have some general ideas right now where it can be, because I have not checked it out. I only know that it's on the world map. That's what I need to know. And I know one is vegetable. That's the only thing I know guaranteed. Then there is something about, I don't know, this river here or something. This only one thing I know about. And some general thing. I don't know, but I think this one here is in my head because there's never been anything in this river here, or sorry, lake. There's never been anything in this lake. This lake has never been in the game, really. You know, you did like one hunt here, I think. Yeah, I think here's with like dinosaur enemies, but you never really use this part of the lake at all. So it makes sense to me that it would be here. Here, I don't think it should be at all because I actually had the first frog hunt here, so I don't think that makes much sense. Actually, it makes sense that there are frogs there, but I don't think so because it said use it earlier, so probably not that one. Vesper Pool is the one. I don't know where it is, but this is the first place I actually looked the first time I had the quest, and it makes complete sense that the Vesper Pool, the big water area, is going to have a frog, absolutely. Otherwise, I have no idea. Yeah, and the last two I don't know. I have no idea actually. I've been most of the craters that had quests, so I don't think it's up there. Yeah, this river maybe, but maybe up here. Yeah, maybe in this area. I've never actually been. We had one hunt up here, right? I've never really been in this area, except for that hunt. Anyway, I'm not sure, but let's just go here. And I will admit right away that if I cannot find them in a reasonable time, I'm sorry, Google this. Yeah, but then this, yeah. Anyway, the dungeon then. That dungeon. That was. I'm very surprised I did that because if I was deciding on that game, I would have done that from the first dungeon. To be honest, that would have made each dungeon. The 100 dungeon would be completely possible, but that would make each dungeon much harder. Right? I mean, extremely much harder. And why not really?
さてどうする?
Yeah, exactly. I've been thinking like, what could you do? You could recipes. It gives you more health, definitely. Just a thing like magic immunity. Yeah, more ribbons, perhaps. Yeah, it's after shield I use and so on. You need to completely rearrange characters. I'm thinking generally here. Like, obviously regroup is absolutely needed, so you can regroup again. That's one that I got there. That's the technique. right? Yeah. Am I? Yeah. So this have like this thing could be used to have actually. This thing with this thing, obviously, that's for killing stuff. So it's a hard, that thing. Good to have as well. Prompt probably doesn't need more skills here. Those are better. I wonder if it's 100 floors though. But yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking that you need to change the recipe. And yeah, then magic to have these things. It's obviously much better, so you can actually, you know, kill stuff, right? Get more stuff and so on, and something that is actually good. It's kind of funny because this skill is something I have skipped not getting for a very long time, but now obviously it's actually made way better. 50% of health. It's gonna be huge now. So wow, you need more AP. But first of all, I would need to have like, the better recipe on me. Absolutely. I was thinking if I can do it. I was wondering how many floors it is. Let's just check the admin floor to this. This general idea, around 50. Yeah, something like around 50. Yeah, like that. So yeah, it's shorter than the other one, which I assumed to be. Seems reasonable that it would be not as far right. Let's see if I'm right on the frog thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to know exactly. I'm running towards that because that's yeah. I don't know. I don't want to know exactly where it is, but I assume it's gonna be up here. So let's see if I'm right. But all I need to display through, I'm just gonna fucking check that. And I wonder if I can do that dungeon tomorrow. You know, the pleasure tomorrow before Neo. That would be great. Yeah, so let's analyze this dungeon. So you need to get more health. It's good to farm, so you can have this 303 AP thing. It'd be really good to have. Potentially having the Gladiator thing and so on. But I think that first and foremost, now this skill is even more, you know, it's really good. Also, these skills here are really good. More space and that things. That would be great to have. Yeah, discover that is good. Better magic prepared. I was like, yeah, I was thinking that I don't need that much magic more. We can just go in there, throw the basic spells. But now you really want those like limited basic spells, so you can actually kill the enemies in one spell and go and continue on, right? Because you obviously die if the enemy hits you. So yeah, first and foremost, you definitely want the whole better recipe, like more useful, yeah, like health base and so on. Iron guy. Yeah, that has completely thrown up a loop. Obviously, I'm running around here with like the double attack buff, right? Zero health buff. And I was thinking instead of the capture using one of the I'm running now with this huge damage boost, right? I'm thinking that as soon as we get an enemy, we're gonna just yeah, kill it. But they're like, oh no, this is not for killing. Yeah, complete carball, yeah. I like it. I really like it, but I actually wish the game did it for every dungeon or earlier, because it feels like, wow, I would not pick it. I wouldn't pick the last skill I used. I love having the limit break skill, but I'd rather have limit break magic than. So I felt was a little cheap in the game, but I felt it was too good, to be honest. And not limit break magic, but like limit, like every magic is super strong. And then you get limit break items and everything. Still effective. Then you get pretty much the same effect. You set up with magic, and you so tar 20. You keep spawning, where is spawning now? Yeah, there is the AI we actually do something. Almost do one shot these guys. The AI actually will eat them, big guys. Anyway, we're doing the frog quest now. Change it for a frog thing. I think it should be somewhere here. I think the frog should be somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is. It's just me guessing. And yeah, we need to get like maybe we need to fish on mule trap maybe. That's a cheap way to do the last menace there. That would be the cheap way. Yeah, the mule. Those are always pretty good, right? But I'm pretty sure it should be a frog somewhere here. Get up here now. Yeah. I said earlier I expected to be a frog here because of this river's never lake. Why do I keep saying river? Why do I keep calling this a river? Always it's a lake. Yeah, as I said earlier, this lake has never done anything in the game, so it feels reasonable. The frog should be somewhere around here, because yeah, it never had any purpose otherwise. And actually, finally heard some frogs squeaking there. It's gonna be a super boring playthrough because I have tried to find these frogs. I think it's gonna be somewhere here. Yeah. Definitely here there. This is gonna be the first rainbow frog. And yeah, I think it's somewhere here. That's probably also thing, yeah, because I think the frog either are orange items or you don't even have one of those. That's the quest, right? I think that kind of got me the angle there. I don't know. Actually, it's probably close to the water.
Oh my god.
It's raining. Okay, let's do this. Okay, good. That's the first then. So this, you get these 4 rainbow frogs, and then you can get a ribbon, which is the ribbon in fantasy games are always arguably the best accessory, right? It depends on the game. For example, in FF10, you had the ribbon in the pretty much also stay, cut the item in every game, but you also had overload, some kind of like limit break accessory. I don't remember the name, but yeah, you had item that could limit break without having the best item in the game, which was better than, definitely, basically better. But defensive wise, ribbon is the best one, right? Because it makes it immune to everything the game has. Of course, depending on what enemy you faces, there's a huge deal, especially the Marlboro, that does every random set alignment. It's gonna be great, right, to have the yeah, the ribbon. But so you have one ribbon from the first ribbon you get. Actually, probably the first ribbon you get is actually this frog quest. I'm pretty sure on that, but I didn't do this quest. I have had this quest for, let's say, 50 hours or something. I never done it because the game never told me. Yeah, so let's check it out. Just I checked it out right. I was like, okay, let's just breed. Or the world map wise, or like minigame wise, or what's it about, right? And it's about go into lakes in the game. So the next one I know is gonna be as a pool somewhere, which is obviously makes sense. That it makes sense. But I don't really know where. I actually have searched for this frog once before. Kinda. Like, yeah, like I've been here. And I searched this. Yeah, but I got this quest. You get here, right? Then my first thought maybe it's here. Right up here. So, I know it's not in this area. I might have missed it, but let's assume it's not here. And then I assume we're gonna first follow this angle here. I was thinking I did a mistake of riding Chocobo. While they goes way faster, you can't actually hear it because of the Chocobo music. You can't turn off that Chocobo, you know, the electric Chocobo. I don't know whatever it's called, March Chocobo, whatever that music is called. Yeah, you can't you can't turn it down, so you probably can't hear the frogs squeaking, and you pretty much need that. So I think that I'm gonna start somewhere here. Then I'm gonna move down. And actually, in general, right, I have never pretty much been here without being on Chocobo. Actually, weirdly weak here. Obviously, they should be around level 24 here, I would imagine. But okay, so just start here. Yeah, I don't see anything else here, I think. Okay, let's go down. I don't think it's gonna be anywhere like closer to the mountains or whatever. It's probably gonna be somewhere here in the swamp mark. So anyway, yeah, the ribbon is like very classic item for fantasy games. In some games it's very, very good to have. This game is pretty crap, to be honest. That's why I haven't really interested in this quest either, because it isn't that important. You can just kind of item use. But now, as you saw in my previous, my death there, my first in this game for hours, you can't actually use items in Menace Dungeon. Definitely a huge curveball, and then this thing actually more useful. This is why I'm doing this. It's more about this. That's shown to me as having all stuff. I thought that the last dungeon was gonna be okay, 100 floor dungeons. You have to go down there, you know, do it. But that really forces out that you have to actually kind of prepare for it. My preparation was just to buy 99. Yeah, my preparation was to I'm just gonna go and buy like 99 things down, 99 and then I'm just gonna go do the boss. To grind through it like in every other Menace Dungeon. I was like, actually this items are banned here. Now really wish the game been done earlier. They make the game much more interesting. Yes, this makes the last dungeon be tremendously harder, like ridiculously much harder than the previous one. It's pretty cool in one way, but it also means that like the way I skilled my characters, save these points to get this. Like I saved my points to get this super damage, damage boosting ability. That was really good. Still really good as well. But I spent a lot of time saving up that point. But then looking back at it now, I was like, well, maybe I should have spent it getting defensive stats, like more health and so on. But suddenly you can't actually heal anymore because you have to heal with items, right? In this game, only instance one renewability. So no one can like spam heal. And then of course, suddenly having much more life points, it's really much better. So yeah, that is definitely a huge, the priority of skills have been extremely and actually farming AP and so on, and like doing these quests right now, gonna get some AP right because it's faster than enemies and so on. Doing the other quest then the last dungeon is much more worth it, right? Because I thought that okay, those other 7 Menace dungeons, some have been hard but haven't been really hard. I can just kind of grind over them, right? I don't need to really like concern myself about good planning. I just need the high power is to do them. Yeah, right now then you actually showed that okay, I actually could have an advantage or like getting more level, getting more AP and so on. That hasn't really been the case before in the game. It's kind of been 2 easy points. And yeah, so I really like that, but I wish they'd done earlier because the game has always been to be that if you could use items, the bosses so on actually would be way harder, right? But interesting. But you can use items or almost revive yourself when you should die. Has for me also been a ridiculous too easy mode in this game. So I'm happy that they have that, but it's kind of weird to have it only on this place. Like, okay, it makes the last phase much more epic to be. So I'm actually looking forward to meeting that now in the game. Much more than I did, but at the same time it's like, I actually prefer every dungeon had that thing. Every best thing had banned items. It was always much harder than doing the first one, with every that, okay, you probably need to rethink how you level so on instead. That would be better actually. But yeah, it definitely made these things like trying to do the side quests now much better, right? Suddenly the side quests, as I said, suddenly they are actually interesting to do now, more than they were before, right? Because now I need to get my items. What's that? I do this thing, get one IP. Not the fastest way to get the IP, but you know, like suddenly there's something work now, so yeah. My plan is to do this over to the film today. I think new is for tomorrow, so if I was a beach game, today. Do the bumpers tomorrow, design today. But I want to do this quest to begin with, then I'm going to do that man thing afterwards, I guess. Start doing that. Okay, so where the hell is this frog then? Yeah, I do not know what the frog really is. I haven't heard anything. I have not heard it. I think it's gonna be somewhere in this place. It makes sense that it's gonna be. I mean, it makes sense it should be here. I don't think it's gonna be here at the edge. Well, we have to go from here and go to the right first. Might have missed it. There's something that's nice there. I wish they had the kind of the actual thing on them. So you see them like this, yeah. The music changed. The enemies are really annoying now, because you can't hear the music changes now, and then it's hard to hear the squeaking, so I actually want to kill the enemy. Then the enemy skipped the last time as well, so just kill the enemies and go around this area down. Be up here, I suppose. So slow. Kill it. Want 1 AP here. Yeah, so if you have the magic reaction, which I love, the AP spell team, right? If you have this one, you get 1 AP, you miss, right? That's a big thing in the game. If you miss with that spell, what is this? So it wasn't that place. I was like, damn it. God damn it. Yeah, because I did pass the stage earlier, and I thought about that as well then. I was like, okay, if I, because the enemy fights now, then I can't actually hear something. So I hope it's not here. But it was. Of course it was in that place. Of course it was. Yeah, of course. Whoa. Yeah, so it's pretty bad here. I'm waiting for this phone call, as I mentioned earlier. I hope I was gonna get it, but then my phone was off because I hadn't had power. Actually, maybe I should have made actually. Sorry, maybe I should really go to my email. most prepared stream ever. No, but like on the way home, I got called about a job interview at a game company in Sweden, in Gothenburg, so not that many. Sounds pretty interesting. Probably get decent salary as well, and it's like a leading position, so it'd be cool to get. And also saying, yeah, like it seemed interesting in many aspects, but then my phone died. And oh yeah, the problem was I was booked. I am booked tomorrow and conference tomorrow, and stuff like that. And then I booked just that I am actually that I took the day off for playing Neo in 2 days. I was like, I don't want to go on Wednesday or Thursday because I'm gonna be away. I'm gonna be away. So I was like, no. Can we have it on like Friday? So yeah. So honestly, I didn't turn that interview down, but I felt like a Tuesday or Friday. Here we go. I had a mailer. It's great. That is great. Okay. Yeah. Okay, great. I just got a mail. I'm typing the mail. Thanks for the interview. Thanks for. Hi. Thanks. Hi. Look forward to meeting you on Friday. I'm being, generally nice here, pretending I'm a nice person. Best regards. I don't know if the interviewer talking to me. He might speak Swedish, I don't know. So he's speaking English here. Because I know the other guy, he doesn't speak Swedish. So yeah, best regards. Yeah, good. Just being nice. As a LinkedIn message, actually I have a LinkedIn message from Microsoft, and so I should answer. I have way too much stuff to do right now. Like I have way too much stuff to do. I have way too much like build up stuff. Like I'm getting more stuff. It's hard to forget. Why am I doing this thing? It's like, yeah. And let me just. No. God damn it! Why can't I see this correctly? I just have to do the thing. Sorry for the horrible procedure, but hope people find it interesting. If anyone watching talk about this, you have you get like a lot of mails, from game companies and like HR, hunter people. I get a lot of weird stuff. Yeah, example, I can see that the guy that I'm the test lead, yeah, he had actually watched my LinkedIn, for example, and now he mailed me, so yeah, all that good stuff. Here we go. I have this mail I haven't actually answered yet from Microsoft, but I should say yes. I should read. I have to press. Okay, why scan? They're probably safe. I'm using a PC. I don't think Microsoft would like send me a virus. That seems strange to me. 5% still in progress, which normally it can have it. There we go. So I do this, but I'm forgetting it. And yeah, here we go. So now I can. Okay, good. I can read that thing later after this stream. Yeah. So okay, let's talk about that then, because it's gonna be boring otherwise. Yeah. So honestly, I don't know what this frog is, but I'm actually cheating now because fuck it. I mean, I'm never gonna punish frog if I don't cheat. To be frank, and I'm gonna spend like, yeah, I already played this game for 111 hours. I know it's taking there when I was going, but yeah. So I don't have time, honestly, because I want to beat the game tomorrow, and I have like 97% of the game, I think. And I don't want to spend time running around in every lake in the game. I did not know where that frog was. That's honest truth. I knew it would be investor pool, but I kind of assumed that. And I had this area earlier, so this area, yeah, obviously. This area, I also didn't know. I just assumed that this lake would be the case. But now, actually, to be honest here, I'm gonna cheat now. This is the first time I'm cheating this game because I don't want to waste time on this quest, to be honest. And I had a quest for like 6-7 hours in the game, and it doesn't feel interesting at all. So let's check this out. I know it's gonna be somewhere here, I think. And like I look at the image here, and it looks like it's okay. It's Delta, I think. It's up here though. Yeah, okay, so we have Delta like up here. Yeah, I don't think it's interesting at all. Look at it, honestly. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about how it is then for jobs and so on. The thing is that as soon as you're out, you get you back in again. The thing is, as soon as you're kind of out to that, oh, I'm looking for jobs now or something like that. Because I do get recruiters calling me like once a month. Maybe I get some maybe LinkedIn a lot, and yes, I say LinkedIn instead of LinkedIn. But yeah, so LinkedIn, and you get some mails and so on, and that's always alright. But as soon as you're out now, so the people don't have to know that I'm looking for a job. And I guess even if my LinkedIn doesn't even say that. Should be somewhere around here. My LinkedIn doesn't even say that. So yeah, my LinkedIn doesn't even say that. Like, oh, I'm looking for a job, please hire me. I might change that now when I get really unemployed, like frank unemployed, but I'm gonna do my own stuff anyway. Call myself a freelancer again for something, but yeah. I'm not super rich, but I have enough money to, have enough money to go unemployed for like, say, 5 years, 4 years, without working, without getting union pay or like some insurance pay here in Sweden. Without that, I can easily go for a few years without working, with no problem. And like, I like to work. I'm a guy that actually really love working. I think it's interesting. But on the same time, I've been the older I get now, I'll say. But yeah, like nowadays, I'm always even more like, if you don't give me an interesting job, I don't take it. Like, I don't care about the money. So I do some, day trading and stuff like that. I think it's key and stuff like that. Yeah, like get some money and so on. And I never buy anything except video games and food and pay my rent. So I have 100% impulse control, to be honest. I never buy like candy in the store. I'm not getting all the stuff. Anyway, long story short, I'm just waiting to see right now. And so it's better than you want to then change my profile on LinkedIn, because well, then I get like spammed. Then I get spammed by a lot of talents, recruiters and so on. Yeah, honestly, so that isn't fun actually. Okay, so maybe I work too far now. Like, I'm seriously cheating now. Kind of cheating. I missed it, so it's probably. Yeah, it's probably actually where I was before. Okay, following. I have this image I'm looking at. No, like seriously, I was like, okay, there's gonna be a guide how to get the frogs here. Like, if I would make a guide of that, which I know some people are doing, like doing this guide, it's pretty good to get some viewers. But I should be earlier doing it then, and I don't really care. Such a boring quest to do. But I rather do a guide like how to beat the Menace Dungeon, so I'm gonna work on them in tomorrow. But I'm gonna get more prepared, like getting the better food and so on for the fancy food. Walking in there with this food buff, the type buff thing, is insanity. But yeah. Then I would almost that if I did this, I would do this. Then I would do one playthrough. Don't save my file. Whatever, record it or not. Another playthrough, obviously, then recording it the second time, and then know exactly where to go. I didn't spend very few minutes doing this. Now I know kinda where you are, this one, and the other two I can't. I didn't know what they were, but like, these about it. No, this is I'm looking at image here. This must be the worst game. I don't know. The thing is that, yeah, I think they really failed, right? It's like. So next one is gonna be, I'm reading this guide here, it's gonna be Maiden Water, which is this one, right? Okay, this one. Halfway, okay, so it's gonna be like this river. Okay, I think I get with this. I think I know what this. Not exactly, but yeah. Yeah, I think this is a very, very badly designed quest. Just briefly talk about that, because I said it several times, right? But there's no indication where they are. And that is stupid, because the game world is too big to scattering around it. You know, like it doesn't. Yeah, like the game should have. The game should have told you more, right? I might be on the wrong side for that matter on this river, but yeah, the game should have. That's what I like.
天気が悪いな。そうだな。
Yeah, like I think the game was so bad. Like the game was so bad, to be honest. They probably can't just do it. Probably need to change the side of the river. I think it's probably this side then. Like where is it? Like I'm looking at the image here. This image is crap. No, I probably need to go to the other side. Okay, yeah. But yeah, this is a horrible design because. I have designed this, and I really mean I would have done it. It's not fucking that. It's not that hard. Like really, I would have done this, and I would have said to them, okay, we're gonna hide these 5 frogs around the world. It's gonna be hard to get them. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be. I would increase, for that matter, the sound the frog does, for that matter, so you can hear it in another island and so on. That would be way more interesting. So you can actually, like, get them by a serendipity, so to speak. You get them by accident. That would be way more fun for the players as well. So definitely increase that. I probably would maybe change the quest. So if you close to them, the quest could like change. You know, I'll be like, oh, there's a post over here. That would be interesting. That happened at least. So if you like run around in the whole world map. Remember when I played FF9 and I got ultimate weapon by like picking every place in the world map when I was a kid. So I'll say I had done something crazy in this game before, but things that at least give you some indication. Also that give you that in the game and very interesting habit. Fish there? No, we have to do it. That's weird. Tunnel there, but where the hell would that actually lead? Where would that actually lead? Like, what? There's just there's an entrance. Okay, anyway, what? I feel that you have a door there. But okay, maybe it's like a scraped. That is probably like a fishing place. Maybe in some, you know, alpha version and then moved it, perhaps. Well, it has 17. Yeah, I think so. It might be because, like, yeah, sitting here, it has an entrance here. But there's no tunnel. This is so stupid because there's no tunnel to the right or left, right? Yeah, so it should definitely be like what? And there's no left or right there. You're not connected. Like, oh my god, that looks so crappy. That looks so crappy. Clearly. There should be like a model here where you can see that, like, it should be one turbo here, right? No, okay, maybe not. But yeah, like clearly it should be an entrance there. So you can see that if you go in here, you can go to the left or to the right, and then you can, you know, get to the place. Clearly, that is not finished. Like that looks really crappy. That looks so bad. That looks horrible. I mean, same thing here again, right? Clearly should be like a left or right path there, and actually you might have to. So I'm looking at this image here, and it looks like it should be somewhere where I don't know. Okay, but yeah, that's one thing. So actually we'll change it, so you can run around. And, oh, cool! I'm close to it. But what a lucky streak, you know. That would be interesting. But secondly. I should be over here now. But secondly, oh, and oh, those dogs we find in the down now. But that's one thing. I would have added because all the quests in this game, you get close something. Okay, then it's changed, right? So you get close to them. Then the game will give you a big circle, like, oh, you're close to a frog. But it's a huge circle. But at least you know, okay, somewhere around here. Because the sound effect and so on isn't really there. That would be one thing you can do. One way you can do it. I'm saying that's the best way. I'm saying that is our way. Secondly, what I was saying is firstly, depending on how you want to do it, you can have both of them. But I probably prefer this thing overall. Is that talking about all the times that. Wow, why doesn't the game fucking tell you anything? The game is always so not fleshed out right. I would have this quest, being as this, with the exact same thing, it just give you the quest change and so on. However then, I would add in so much more information, right? The player should have so much information because it's really horrible, and I just won't be a part of it. I won't be a part of this crap. But honestly, like, I would absolutely done instead. Next one's gonna be, I think, somewhere here. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a wrong button. No, actually, let's just use map point, and it's gonna be here. I don't know what to do. I'm cheating here. And like, I won't be part of this crap quest. This is beneath me. Yeah, it doesn't worth my time. It's only gonna be wow. Is it water? Is it water there? Like, yeah, probably would never have found this stuff. Yeah, because you should go to the city, right? But you have even maybe before you have this quest, but especially when you have this quest, if you go to the city here, this outpost, and talk to people here, they should be like, oh yeah, I heard some frog last night. It was a really high squeaking sound. Or someone said like, yeah, I actually saw this shimmering from almost like a living rainbow. That's pretty cool. Have you heard about legend? Like, people in this game world should tell you where they are, right? There should be hints about more than 5 hints. Someone should tell you that it's around this city. Someone will tell you that, oh, I saw it at the riverbank. Someone should be like, I heard Westerpool has this really legendary rainbow frogs, or maybe she could say that herself, right? That Westerpool probably has one because it's such a big lake and so on, and so on. Like, you should have information regarding that, so you can puzzle. You can do the puzzles, right? You can see, okay, so if I go there, so yeah, so you get like this person has to be my A and this person has to be B, and then I combine those informations, and then I know kinda where it is. Okay, it's gonna be like this. The river bank there somewhere. I don't know that. Like, this is the river, this is the about place. I know. That's how it should be, right? It shouldn't tell you exactly on the map. Oh, it's over here. But you can build it up. And maybe, like one of them or so could be completely secret. Like, one of them could be like, okay, you don't tell you anything about it. You have to just really like go out and search for it. But it's weird. Like, why can't this guy be like, oh yeah, I heard about this frog. Or actually, I hated that game. You can't talk to people. I like that they talk when you're next to them, so you hear the conversation. I actually like it a lot, and I think if Top Team 2 at least did the same thing. I think it did. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that 13-2 also did those things. You know, to, you know, people not talk to you. It's a good thing, but I think the game should both be able to listen into because and also talk to them and like, oh, I want to ask something about this thing. Like, you should be able to like, yeah, interact, probably get information out of them. So that would be good if you had that. And then you press Evonicity and someone says, oh, I heard about the frog or something. Yeah, that's right. Someone else mentions, I don't know, so giants, or I don't know, dungeon or whatever, right? And someone else is like, oh, my wife hates me now. Like, someone is just some crappy one line that has nothing to do with the game, and you're like, okay, thank you for that useless information. Like, that's how it should be. I had in this game that they are so weird of not giving you like the info of. There's nothing there. Like, it really should put out more stuff. Really like, I won't record this quest. To be honest, this creating. This is probably the worst quest in this game. To be honest. I have 4 but it's probably one of the worst, but it should be cool. 7% of the whole world, you can't just run around aimlessly, right? You only need water, but that is such it's too open, and I mean, you can assume Westerpool is going to be one that is obvious. The obvious one, somewhere in Westerpool is very obvious, and I think that it's called Asler, this place here, is kind of obvious, because it's a clear lake, but you never go there, and so on, so that's kind of obvious, but the other trees are whatever, right? I don't want to spend a lifetime doing that. So anyway, this quest sucks. And I don't say that it's motivating me cheating, I'm saying that, you know, fuck it, because that's ridiculous. Wait, is it water even here? I'm just like, I am looking at the I was looking at the map here, like, is there even water here? Because the image just shows, okay, it's water here, okay, yeah. Well, okay, yeah, okay. No one actually sees water in the map. I can actually buy that, and I could go there. Okay, I can admit that this one is not obvious, but it's definitely a lake that you probably should check out. Because this is another lake that you never, you know, go to. I didn't even know there was a lake here, so yeah. That is definitely an unused water place in the game, right? So I can buy that. This is suspicious in a way, but I don't know. The other two is completely random. It's like the game should tell you stuff. I mean, it's like saying that the game shouldn't tell you exactly where you are, but people should give you information, tips. I really dislike in the game. Overall, I think it's weird that you're talking about that thing. It's weird overall in this game that yeah, it's a lake here. Never seen them before. Yeah, it's pretty weird like it. But yeah, like people should do more missions overall like in this game. I really like this game. People should start talking about the demons. People should talk to you about you know what's it called? People should talk about general stuff. This is even fishing here. Yeah, I didn't know fishing here. Yeah, I completely missed out on this lake. I can admit that. I did not know there was a lake here. Looks like it's a shop here. Is that bugged? Is that bugged then? Because it looks like it's a shop here. Yeah. So what the fuck? Is that a huge bug here? Like seriously? I'm just gonna take a photo of this to save it on my actual president. Well, this looks really weird. Like, is this a bug here? This is just like, what the fuck? A bridge? Seriously. What is this called? I'm gonna Google this right away. This is so freaky. What's this called? The Fisherman's Friend. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a lake here. Fisher King is right away. That's the badass enemy in One Punch Man. The Fisherman's Friend. This feels like it's a movie. Yeah, like that actually sounds like a movie title or something. So it probably isn't. Yeah, like it gets something else. What? Get some other really weird stuff. Like am I the only one seeing this bug, or like am I the only one that has experienced it? There should be a shop there, I think. There should be a shop here, like made sing band. Okay, this is weird. I'm gonna assume that it works for all the people. This looks really weird. This is really weird. I mean, it should be like a, you know, some kind of shop here, right? Okay, this is definitely bugged. I would say for sure. Is there a fish? See like spawn something? Yeah, so I have a fish here, so I want to fish it. I want to see, you know. I have no idea what to share, but I don't think they're gonna be that strong. I doubt they're strong here, like I think they're weak. They have no interest in my lure. It's kind of weird because it's the best lure in the game. They usually test everything, and it's so dark we can see anything. Okay. Okay, this is interesting because this lure usually works on everything. Yeah, this lure is usually super good. It's like, you get attention. This is the best lure you get when you beat the boss, right? So cool. Let's try some random lure now. Yeah, pretty easy. Maybe 1 AP, 2 AP perhaps. Covered on higher than 2. Might actually be, I think so. It could be close to 3 AP. I'm actually over 2 AP. I'm used to going full power. It could be something new at least, so I check it out. Oh, looks like a catfish.
Nocto.
Look at the one. Look at the blue thing. Let's see what it is. The yellow one's probably an catfish. Okay, so a little dead. Yeah, I don't care. But that thing definitely looks super bugged. To my right there. That, I mean, I assume it should be like a house here, you know? You see some bridge point. It's a ridge. What the fuck? Yeah, like that is weird. Definitely, it's a bug or something is wrong there. Tremendously wrong. Anyway, I have to admit I completely, as earlier, missed out dealing with water here. I had no idea if that fishing was placed on. So yeah, the frog is probably somewhere around here then. Yeah, as I said, like the game should really tell. The game should really. Why did this? The game should really tell you, you know, about stuff, right? Very uninteresting.
Boy, 潰してねえだろうな。
To be honest. Like I wanted to finish the quest for Esma, which is the lady that gives you the dungeon keys right before you actually enter that Neontios quest line, because then you get something else from them and so on. But yeah, that thing just seems crazy. So and like I said, I want to beat this game tomorrow pretty much. Maybe even today, because Neo might come tomorrow on Tuesday, because it is tomorrow in the US, right? And I guess today or something on Friday in Japan. And some people already have it, as always. I unfortunately didn't get the time. Like when I used to grow up, when I'm a bigger streamer, when I was more famous and I lost my fame, I don't know really. Like I used to spend a lot of time, you know, writing stuff and writing professionally and so on, right? And all the stuff like that, and playing more competitive in the game and so on. But nowadays I just sit to talk to myself. No, but nowadays when I work in the industry instead, you actually get unfamous. Weirdly, but I guess if I did like a political game thing, and if I fought either against or for Gamergate and so on, as a game developer, I probably would get more fame, regardless of if my opinion was not just valid, but like, like regardless of your position, you would get more fame and so on. Like, oh, I work on this game. Oh, I work on Call of Duty and I hate females, or oh, I love girls, or whatever. Like, I want more girls in my office. Like, there's so much dick here. That would. That's a way. That's the only way you can, you know, use your. I feel. This is publicity. Obviously, my opinions are more grounded, I would say, and I hope I do more of a. Interesting commentary and so on games. Not so always good enough. Like it's bad. It's reason I think they have a lot of in-depth, you know, and so on. But yeah, but I don't have much time, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm gonna do the adventures now. That I'm gonna say. Hopefully we get the 14 thing. Or else I guess do the menace before. That sounds insane. I don't know why I hate this kid, but I really hate her. I really hate this character. Like, I don't hate it, but she's one of the worst characters in the game. I don't like her voice of Steel. Probably because it's kind of a generic grandma Japanese voice, like a Bashan, annoying Bashan voice. Probably that's one of the reasons.
こととか
王族？演劇か。芸術系は入れないよ。残念。
だろ？
そうか、しょうがない。今後は互いの道を極めるべく精力的に活動しよう。じゃあこれはつまり最後のお礼だ。演劇頑張って。 This
whole story here is insane. Yeah, with the ribbon, the second ribbon. Actually, it's gonna be useful in the Menace Dungeon. Have it on Gladio. Him being spell immune, having that on him, that would actually be a huge benefit. He can block stuff and so on, yeah. And suddenly the ribbon is actually really good to have. Yeah, every defensive item just become like 10 times more effective, or not more. Because you actually have to use them like all the time now. But yeah, okay. I had planned to play this game for like 4 hours or so today, because I expected to be 100 for dungeon. I expected it to be like grindy. I expected this playthrough to be 100 dungeon, you know, Yeah, like I grind this shit, right? I expect it to be grindy, pretty much. And that is
Junbi wa
weird.
dekite
Can't
iru ka?
teleport here. Okay. But let's just no, let's yeah, just try to echo and then you press it. Okay. But that thing must be bugged. The fisherman thing here. That must be bugged. Very long loading time. Checking my mail and so. Wait once. Yeah, I have on a shield here. It's gonna be crap. All of his weapons, weapons and shield and so on, are definitely weak. Get much better ones if you do with the other weapon guy. In Lestlum. Still has ultimate weapon, so it's gonna be likely way worse than the other ones that I already have. I actually checked out how strong it is, and it's way worse, I think. Stat-wise, I have like several better ones. Even if you have two times what it has now right now, it's gonna be enough. Anyway, the shield, yeah, let's see where it is. The shield, yeah, like it's not even close to the right shield. Right, this one, it's much better. Oh, okay, I get what it does. It does sort of elements. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to do this before we do the Mantios. But yeah, I see absolutely no way I can do it. I mean, I can do it, but I need to get farm stuff as well. But anyway, let's do this seed thing. This is gonna be crap. It's not gonna be crap. I'm sure it's gonna be crap, but I never figured out how to get it. And it has to actually use farm level 29 enemies as here. We're gonna do this thing. Yes, I'm cheating now again. This is pretty much the only two quests in the game I've ever cheated in this game, because this is a quest I have had for, let's say, 80 hours in the game or something. Yeah, I've had this quest for, let's say, 80 hours or something, right? I've had this quest for a tremendous amount of time. It never popped for me, The game never tells you anything about seed items. And I know for a fact this has to be crap. Like, not because I know how strong it is, but it's like, I just know it, like, this items are actually very disappointing. There are once or twice the seed items have been really good to get. Especially with Prompto, the different machine weapons has actually been much better than the one you can find otherwise in the game. But and a gun once or twice, one gun, pretty much with Prompto. For a while, some Noct weapons were better, but as soon as you get into the dungeons in the game, you get like the better dagger weapons, except for Prompto, then everything he does is crap. Like, there's nothing good there, nothing good at all. And when you beat the game and you start getting those level 100 enemies you can beat, like the 120 enemy, and also the Jimbo and so on, those kind of guys, when you get that stuff, they give you this 300, 400 weapons, like they're way better than stuff. This stuff is crap, like you can't even compare to that. And yeah, it's not even close to it. Yeah, we need this sturdy helix horn. and apparently only you have to farm it. That is so discoherent, to be honest. The game has a lot of this, you know, non-coherence. Right? This is apparently what you have to kill for this thing. The first enemy at Old Leicester. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, this is apparently what you have to kill. Prison guy there. Which I frankly use right now. Yeah, because this quest, I had this quest for 80, 90 hours of game time now, pretty much, you know, because the other items you get pretty quickly. That was kind of weird, because most of the stuff did once. You usually find it, like Sky Gemstone, Earth Gemstone, you usually find them by pretty much unlocked in those dungeons. It depends on if you find a lot of gemstones actually, for that matter. But you also find them in like at different mines and so on. But this will apparently have to kill a specific enemy and get it. Actually, there was some recipe recommendations as well. Let's see get it without it. But yeah. You have to kill them or maybe to, I don't know. Yeah, that is usually boring for a while now. We had that quest. But definitely interesting. But I talked to a guy at the party last Friday. He was like, "Oh, I already have all the, you know, I have all the platinum trophies. Like, I didn't keep playing 15." And I read about that at work, and they were like, "I haven't for like 50 hours of game time." I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I'm getting iron between the today and the guys and so on, but you have to really be like, you know, even as a guide, even with the guy, I mean, that's really hard. But yeah, clearly the last trophy I don't have. I don't really know what this is, honest. The trophy I have definitely can't be about actually. It cannot be about doing many things. See the last one here? See the last one here is like from our items and the 100 for one. You need a lot of items and you have this thing with less items to work for. No items, there's no way you can get ours. This is too grinding to do. I don't know where the last trophy is. Then the next one. There's something around there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think we got it. Well, yeah, that actually obviously the thing is crap in this game because it's got a really weird sound right now. Yeah, it's really crappy in this game. If you get the item, the game won't even tell you that you got the item. So several times in this game, and I'm talking about previous doing as well, more a playthrough. That is really bad in this game. So of course, if you actually get the item, the game won't actually update you. Right? The game won't yeah, like you can see there. You know, you can see there that the front tripster. This quest is fucking stupid. Like seriously, all of this is a really bad UI design. This game has, as I always say, really bad UX, right? Really bad UX. Surprisingly bad. I mean, I know Japanese games are pretty bad UX in general, compared to American ones, and while I prefer Japanese ones, personally, as gameplay wise or game combat wise, so they are usually bad UX ones. Definitely are respected players. But that's usually from the expectation, I feel. So in a way, the expectation of higher expectations make it worse. I don't know what happens there, but like, it's not racism to lower expectations. It's the reverse that it's making the game harder because they believe in shit good. But sometimes it's really good. Like I love that. Sometimes I feel like, you know, they don't look down on the player. They're like, no, I'm gonna explain this. They should answer themselves. They have to figure it out. That's more fun for the player. That's more interesting for the player to actually be able to do that. But at the same time, then the stuff with this is just stupid. This is bad. Like, this is one of those. Well, why did it happen before? Because the thing is that quest shouldn't say, you know, deliver a Stellax horn. It said like get a Stellax horn, right? And then when you get it, you say deliver the horn to the city. That actually sounds like I already have the horn because it says deliver it, which is pretty correct, right? So yeah, that is actually really bad. The quest should be get the horn, and when you have the horn, it should update. That is really bad in this game. That like I have to now actually know what enemy to kill, and when I kill the enemy, I have to actually go into my inventory and see if I have it or not, because the game doesn't tell me if I got it. Right? And previously in the game, when I had like 6 or 7 stickers at the same time, and you know I run around and I got stuff and so on, doing other stuff in the game. I actually had several. I had like 2 or 3 of them on me actually. But I never returned to sit for hours of games, and I never knew that I actually had it. Right? Yeah, I didn't know. I did not know that I actually had the quest items because the game didn't tell me that I had them. So when I talked to him for like, oh, I got another quest item, the quest to give him, the item, but start a quest with him. Then I went to him, and then he got all the items for me. So it's like, that is really weird. Seems to be just luck based. There's a food that increases your this is yeah. Gonna farm this thing here. It's gonna be a super boring playthrough. You see me die first in the hardest dying in the game, and then it's just gonna be like, yeah, farming items and fighting frogs. Seems to be no way to get it quicker. You just go in here. Hopefully you get it. Break them. Do that insane damage with that thing. They die. That was good. This is god. He's a break. He ever hit stuff. Yeah, I was feeling too battle. Oh, it's meant to break them. I was like, yeah, okay. Bam, died. Like that, I think. I don't know. Come on, Claudio.
Nice, Gladio.
Oh god. Yeah, this seems to be a really annoying, boring quest. Yeah, I don't know really. It's like you have to do this for a while. Seems to be the only way to get it though. Also, it's weird this game. The game was so empty. I like the game world in one way, but it's also like, here's some kind of ladder up here. Ladder. So you go up there, and there's nothing there, right? You go up there, you might find an item in that tower, but usually you don't. And it's like no guards, or the game's always kind of. It's always like you need to flesh out stuff here in the game. But yeah. So when I finish this stab quest, so you can get the last quest succeed. You might get more of the same if you get the carrots for that matter. I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. I was like, no. But they usually have the item, that seed ones, right? With pretty much all of the carrot ones you get from the shop, whatever he is, manager or some restaurant, all of his quests are pretty much guaranteed to have them so far. I think 4 of them fight them. I've had the item beforehand, so it's not that complicated, right? But yeah, there might be some more weapons there, but they're all really bad. Where's my chocobo? Oh, that's weird. That's actually pretty weird. There we go. Well, yeah, I guess I am finished with chocobo quests. I never got one after the black one, which I actually kind of want to do with this quest because I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, because why is there no gold one? That is actually. That seems like there's something lacking there. Maybe it's killed Mantios. I don't know, but that feels unfinished. It's for knowing that. Because you have the thing with you have the shit that you have to sort out that was fine, it's the black one. But the gold one, I'm thinking that, you know, from fantasy veteran player, you know that from F7 and forward, you have black as the second best and you go to the best one. 79 and so on. So it's kind of like, why is it like gold one? If you had a quest for the black one, there's like 2 quests involving a black chocobo, but you have no gold one. That seems lacking to me, really lacking. Like you want the last one. Like, I'm not saying that the question in itself wasn't finished, but it kind of was. Like I don't mind that being the last quest if it was a gold one. So you used to that meta knowledge of where's the gold one, right? You have the black one, you have the purple, black, you have like different ones. And then you have the black one, and it's like, okay, where's gold? Yeah, you just want to see a gold one, because you always had it before. You had the gold one and it's stuck in 2. So yeah, you had the gold one, you had in 10, yes. Yeah, 10 didn't matter really, 10 didn't matter, but you had the 9, you had the 7, yeah, 13, 2, 13, so yeah, like, where's the gold one? To break the horn attack, maybe like how does that break the horn? Okay. You think for that pretty much. Yeah, they just died. I think I'm broken in this. Can I then like get the horn? The ones. He always breaks stuff, I think, but break over the who's that one again? I mean, I know that's more character, but he is that turn, break the world, good, this one, might be good. Yeah, I think it's good. Oh my god. Like, I don't know if I got it. I think I did, but oh yeah, that's a new one actually. I actually missed before. Oh yeah, 1,500. Shoot that one instead. No luck so far. So we recap the quest. Seems to be the only way to get him, like killing his horses. Yeah, you need some kind of, you know, horn, right? So it makes sense. Stuff about these horses. I'm not saying that that's stupid that way, but it's like really, most drop rate seems to be quite low. These horses, you had fought them. Not necessarily to horns them, but definitely I like this one a lot of times. So it seems to be, I guess I have a really low drop chance because I probably have killed these enemies or, you know, some other type of them for hundreds times on hours. But yeah. Yeah, it's really annoying doing this, to be honest. Absolutely lost. It's very uninteresting. I just want the last thing here to be finished in the game. This thing and Mantios and of course the Menace Dungeon. Only 3 things that I have in this game, I guess. Yeah, so the mini game is kind of like, yeah, then I have a trophy thing. I have no idea that we're that trophy because like, so I have 90, I think 7% of that in the game. So I have everything except 1 trophy, right? As I mentioned earlier, it's clear to me that this trophy is easy to get, and it's not having to do with the men's Dungeon, because I talked about it this Friday, so I was reading about it today, and it's like, you don't need to do all this. And I'm saying that I'm not playing this game to get trophy. For me, that is I don't care about that. I want to get everything in the game. Because it's a game. I want to beat everything in the game. So for me, it just seems really stupid that the trophy is not connected. that seems really dumb. Yeah, like wouldn't that be when something things together? Like, if you beat the Menace Dungeon, get the trophy, because that seems fucking hard. That should be like the reward, like the reward to watch. Absolutely. Yeah. Pretty much. So that's it weird. It's really weird. But so I don't know what it should be then, because I don't feel like I'm dumb. Well, I guess killing that mount is probably that is probably killing that Mantios is probably much easier than doing Menace Dungeon. That is probably the best one. That makes sense to me. We will see them, but yeah, that seems very reasonable. Killing that Mantios, I think we'll save his opinion. That is probably a trophy. Long UV is a trophy, definitely. It's 32 of this. And I'm almost 100 to 31. So yeah. That's for sure, yeah. Killing that Mantios. That must be a best trophy. That makes sense. So yeah. Probably like grind the boss, but let me see today. Hopefully I can get it today. I think so, because I planned for like a 4-hour stream today. That was my initial time. Obviously it's dodging instead. Move, so yeah. Yes. They broke, let's do that thing. And today I'm gonna finish, I'm gonna eat food, and I'm gonna watch Little Wish Academy, which I would love people pick it up. That is a great anime. I'll tell you right away, that is a really good anime. Really good. Akko. Fantastic. Absolutely. It's glad that you have one of Lotte. Fun, okay, like I prefer it for Akko. Something on Mondays these days. Fantastic anime. The price are good, wasn't it? So Harry Potter was actually good. Oh, it's really good. I think one of my favorite anime this season. Richard Pedal is probably the one I feel that actually is put the best into. Like I'm watching. Konosuba is the best one out of the far from the day. That's one. Konosuba is amazing. I can really watch the scene over and over again. Absolutely best animated season. Absolutely best. Like, comedy wise, amazing. It's so fun. It's an extremely good anime. Extremely good. It's so on point with the humor and the absurdity, the story of the characters. So it's really good. It's fantastic. But Konosuba, I don't care about the characters. Like, I love Konosuba. It's absolutely the best anime. It's ridiculous. And I'm absolutely watching it a bit up to date when it comes, because we talk about it with my friends and so on. Well, like a daily basis, that anime is fucking awesome. And as soon as you watch it, you call someone, write to them on Facebook, somebody on Skype, talk about it, and then you go to some game tournament, some board game night, or at work and so on. I talk to people again about it. Like I can spend like probably like 1 or few hours each week talking about the anime with different people. Like. So I'm talking about that you have 30 minutes, I got 10 minutes, so on. It's fantastic. However, I really don't care about the characters. I love the characters. They're all fucking retarded, like in a really good way. But I care about them. Like, he can die tomorrow, and I'll be like, okay, it's sad that he died, but finally he's at peace. Finally, customer finally go to the next world. He wants to die. That's good for him. Like, you don't really care about that sense. You obviously put out them, the bicycle series. It's I always loved that series, the first 6 seasons. I always loved that series from the beginning. It was amazing the first series I saw. I liked it since then. And there's also manga and so on. I haven't read the manga about that anymore now, so yeah. But your Myrmonden. I really like. Honestly, I really like it where it is right now in storyline, because like I always felt so bad about the 2 second years they couldn't go to the inter high, right? They all said I have to go to inter high, same in like the Mamushu where they swim and so on. Like, they have to go to inter high, right? And they couldn't go because they were really hard working, but they had no talent, right? They were like, yeah, they have no talent, like they can't beat the main character Unadoga because he's better at them, like he's like gene-wise better than them, like, and it was so sad, and I was felt really sad for them. Honestly, to lose, I was like, come on, they can do it. I was, and already back then, this is like maybe 2 years ago or something. Already back then, I was like, come on, can't they? I wanna fucking say, I was like, hope this get a second season. You know, like 1 year skip. I just really lose, I don't care. And we see these guys being better, like they can finally ride and so on. Like I was like, yeah, I want to see that. I had it in my head, and yeah, my answer for my praying really answered, because that is what it's about. It's a big spoiler here if you have for season 1 and so on, but yeah, there'll be a lot about those guys that could have been that failed the first time. And I really care about them. Like I want them to succeed. I was like, you can do it. And he's like, yeah, I'm pretty crap, but I work harder than everyone else, and I'm gonna like motivate all the guys to be good. And like, I was like, awesome. Oh my god, I love Costlework, especially with the following these two guys that we saw previously failed and very sad. Yeah, I felt sad, but I was sad to see them fail so on. I really want them to be very fast, but they know that they're like the main characters are gonna fail, so yeah, it's really good to so with that series, I think every episode is worse than Konosuba, but I buy it. Konosuba is so amazing. Konosuba is so good. I do think it's worse. Like, I think it's worse. But at the same time, I was like, man, these characters, I really care about the characters. Like, I want to see these characters succeed. I want to see these characters actually, do their best and win and so on. Like, I want them to. They have some strong, this like shonen, like yeah, we can do it, the willpower and stuff like that, exercise and willpower. Yeah, it's just strong. That's here, FPR. Yeah, Myrmonden. Hunt you might have to do on the day. Actually, go to the camper and see if I can do the recipe. I read. I think there's a camp up here. Let's just say camp there on the map, or should be right. But yeah, so that series, I think it's definitely the worst than Konosuba in pretty much every regard. To be honest, like no, except the story and the characters in a way, because it's like what's the plan? It's funny. It's more of a shonen sport, right? Not a super it's funny generally. But Konosuba is like fucking 20 out of 10 in humor and comedy. It's ridiculously good, and the characters are so damn well written. I want to say the characters, yes. They're super overkill in Konosuba, but they're very, very well written. Also, of course, you wrote it as well, but in a different way. And so on, but you don't care about them. Mainly because that's kind of what they said as well, in Konosuba, that you hate them because they are all horrible people. It's like it's like all those anime, it's like those series, you hate everyone. It's like no one is a likable character. You're like, yes, you love making mistakes in one way. You love Doctors and her coercion, you love Aqua and her like cheap alcoholic behavior, it's like a super selfish character, and you like Costlework. You like them, but you also kind of like, oh my god, I like them because they're such failures. You like them more in that way. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I would say you like them more because you're like, yeah, those people are fucking suck. I'm a good person, they suck. They are horrible people. And I am not, so that's pretty awesome. That's probably what you like the most. You like to hate, look down at them, like, yeah, those people are fucking crazy. Like I would be a great adventurer. I would be a super guy if I was in that world. I would kill the Demon King by now, and they're useless. That's probably what you feel. When you watch the anime, you're like, yeah, they are crap. They're so bad at what they do. Yeah, it's like yes. So you wanna laugh. You really wanna laugh at them, right? You don't wanna be their friend. You don't. Yeah, you don't wanna be their friend. You wanna be laughing at them. You don't wanna be with them, right? You don't. No. They're people are crap. So the one we're looking for is this one. Yeah, actually. Yeah, this is one. Yeah, Mother and I was thinking that it's not the same name it had on this. I'm just generally looking at the guide here. It's like it said Child Rise Power. It says Mother and Child Rise Power. Whatever. It gives you more experience, but also gives you a higher drop rate. So this one should be easier. But yeah, it's super interesting anime because you're really. I mean, it's a very interesting anime. Your Mr. Pedali, I think is the. As I mentioned, the anime that I currently care about. Konosuba is the one I want to watch the most. It's so fucking good all the time. Really, it's a fucking amazing anime. But I mean, it's really hard. Oh, did I miss that? Was she even again? Anyway, yeah. It's really good, and it's hard to explain why it's so good. But the best thing is the comedy is so amazing, right? It's just have this on point all the time comedy that you just love. Great characters, absurd characters. I just love the last week. So spoilers here then. Basically that episode was fucking amazing. Every part from the start to finish in the last episode was gold. Like it was a 10 out of 10 comedy. Every freaking part of it. From the start of it, when darkness comes into them and this new, I don't know, lady dress and the books are like flying around, and it's like, and the thing is that in Konosuba, yes, a lot of fans. It's such a fan service. That's kind of the point, right? Because she goes in there, her boobs are like super big and they're super revealed in this weird, like super low cut dress. And you think about darkness, so it's like a person super pervert. But the thing is that I don't find it that sexy. Like it's like Rainbow Mika is different. It's like, you know, she's such an overkill character. It's like, yeah, it's my butt. I'm gonna attack you with my ass. So it's like such an overkill, right? So you see, and there's a lot of that in Konosuba when characters are like over-sexualized. And I don't mean that in a way that they're like, oh yeah, these strings and big boobs and that's what you call jargon here with people the games or so on, or TV show. I mean, frankly, over-sexualized. Like she has this ridiculous dress, right? It's like, oh my, you know, and it's like, there's like bounce effect on them, and it's not really sexy. That's the point of it. How people said them in here, they are not sexy. Like I don't find them attractive. It was like, okay, this is just played for laughs, right? That's what I mean. It's just an overkill of her boobs like flying around, and like Aqua motorboats her. She have touch for no reason. It's like, it's just like ridiculous. Like, and it's not like in a sex toy. It's just like this. You get a whole parody. Like, the anime's a whole parody. It parodies games and it parodies anime about games and so on. And you just feel like this is just overkill on it. That just becomes fun, right? Because it's just, yeah. And if anything, I think it just actually speaks against the actual over-sexualization in a bad way in New games and anime and so on. I think they actually kind of, because they go so far that it becomes ridiculous. And then you think about, yeah, play that game was kind of ridiculous, but it had the boobs, and so you laugh more about it because they are kind of laughing at the games, right? But yeah, I think but it's so overkill because Aqua like accidentally motorboats her kinda, and he's like, it's so weird, and it's like, yeah, and it doesn't like fit the storyline and whatever, like, but it's like with the character. But it's so funny. It's because ridiculous, more ridiculous it has to be. And, yeah. But anyway, so but that's so not so good after that. But just the part of it by them to do well and everything. You see that the Megaman, I think was like, I think right away there, so good with the customer, he's like, oh, normally you pay a lot of you know, role-playing games, special role-playing games, and anime.
Umae
Not really role-playing games, where it's like, oh, the main character, or like the sub-character, the princess is getting married off. Oh, let's go and stop her marriage because she's our friend and she hates her, you know, man's speed and blah blah blah. It's a typical thing about the role-playing games. Of course, I've been in Fantasy here today, well, actually, we're gonna marry it. But yeah, you know, it's like a marriage thing, and it's a very, very common thing, like in the marriage thing, right? The forced marriage. It's a very common thing, right, in role-playing games. And as well, but especially role-playing games. And instead of having Kazuma being like, oh no, my holy knight is gonna be married off to this douchebag noble guy. Oh, I have to, you know, save her. She's gonna get, you know, raped or like, you know, because of sex slave. No way, she's my friend, right? That is kind of the impression you would have when you play like Final Fantasy games or like SM7 has that, for example. Right, spread off the Yuna, right? You're gonna get married off to Seymour and you wanna stop that because she's your getting girlfriend with Tina, and your friends, other characters, so on. She's a summoner, need for healing, and yada yada yada, right? So you want to save her for pretty much all the good reasons, right? You know, classic storyline, yeah. And you're like, but she's our best healer, and she's also a summoner, and she's kind of my girlfriend, and she's my best friend, and you know, all the things. Typical storyline. But in this game, instead, you're actually gonna go and marry the girl. So I like that they changed in this game. But yeah, very common, right? But then in Konosuba, I think it's so good because they're like, oh, you're gonna get married, and you think right away that you know it's what's gonna happen, right? Because that will completely mess up the whole storyline and the premise of the series if one get married. I could see Kazuma and Aqua getting married, or not, whatever. Even I could see them getting married, even if they still had the same team. Honestly, that did never happen, but I can happen it because if Aqua and Kazuma got married, they probably would have the exact same storyline, like with them being adventuring, and I can see them getting married, like an official marriage, because for some reason, alright, they go to prison or something, but then they still hating each other all the time. They never have sex or anything. They're just like, oh fuck you, good, people suck and so on. And Darkness would be like, oh, I want to have sex even more now. He's married. It's even darker if I sleep with him an hour or so. That wouldn't change anything. It's not the storyline. I can see this happening, for example, just like for laughs, right? And then very rarely they will probably not even comment on it. And then I say suddenly someone will say like, "Well, you're married?" They're like, "Yeah." Oh, then you get discount on this thing, and then they will use it for like those stuff, like discounts or like, oh, to do this quest you have to have children or something stupid that they will lie about. Maybe I guess it's happening in this series, honestly, but I don't think it will. But I can see they actually go in there because also that's also the thing that most of the game they actually never marry the characters, right? That series is parodying everything. Anyway, I think that was so good to be role-playing games. Obviously, it's parodying role-playing games for the most part. It's an adventure series, right? So I think it's so nice there because instead of him being like, oh, I have to save my female companion from forced marriage, classic he's like, oh, she gets married, I don't have to speak with her anymore. Because he hates her, right? He hates everyone because that's kind of the whole line out in a series that he has the worst teammates ever. And he's like, nice, she gets married, I can finally get rid of her, that makes it easy for me. He's like, I'm gonna help you to marry her. That's like completely reverse, right? Of the whole other JRPG, other anime based on like games so on. So obviously that's really right from the bat they do is like, yeah, okay, let me completely turn around what games used to do this with us. Completely let's switch it around and say, no, we're just gonna say, no. Let's just say, no. We're gonna be like, nope. He hates her, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's marry her off. And so I think right from that point, I think that is a good thing, because you're completely making fun of the whole JRPG. Like FF10, right? FF10 you had the reverse thing. It's like, oh no, you gonna get married, I have to save her and so on. Horrible, she's gonna marry this evil guy, and he's gonna like rape her and take her magic out, like, you know, like. But in this game, he's like, yes, I don't care if she gets married to a douchebag, old guy, whatever. I just want to rid of her. So I just want to have her in my party. That sounds awesome. It's like the complete reverse, like a typical main character of a JRPG game. He's like, yes, one less party member. That is so awesome. I love Konosuba, it's fucking good. But I'm ready for that. The premise is so funny because no one else ever does this. If you have this guy, one of my favorite JRPGs. You're the evil guy, the English are evil, they kind of reverse most of the typical things. But the storyline is still kind of like, it's more like the characters are reversed on who's the good and bad guys, somewhat. And like he hates sex and love and so on, Lahore and stuff. They kind of reverse those things, but how the story unfolds is pretty much the same thing, right? So it's a little cliche in the end actually of those games. The demons are still good guys, so they used to do what good guys do, but they're demons. That's kind of how I was in this guy is. For many of that, like they are bad guys, they're the typical bad guys, but they're doing good stuff. So they actually are good, but they are just, you know, ugly. Right? Not entirely true, I know, but I think it's like a good way. Can I just very easily top summarize those games? So in Konosuba, I think they're really going the extra step with saying like, no, this main character, he's a fucking evil guy. He's like, oh yes, she can get raped. I don't fucking care. Like, yeah, he's like, yes. She's getting dungeon raped, but she wants. And she's like, yes, I want that because she wants to be raped. Right? And this is, God, that can be content, but honestly, Konosuba, this episode for that matter, there's commented by Kazuma. He says, "Oh, you finally admitted it." Her dream is to, you know, fight the Demon King and lose and be like his sex slave or something. That has been pretty clear for us viewers and for him and so on for a long time. But this episode even commences. He says like, "Oh, I want to get married. You know, I want to go out to adventuring and lose and get, you know, raped. Like that's my dream. Why do you want to stop me, Kazuma? Like that's her dream." But Aqua is like, "Oh, you actually finally admitted it. That's progress, I guess. You're sick perv." Like that's like she's like, Kazuma is like, "I don't even think the Demon King is gonna do that. He's not that perverted. Like this is on your imagination." She's like, "Oh, he's a demon." He's like, "Yeah, but I don't think demons are that sick." Like you are that sick. Demons aren't. It's like yes. But yeah, I think that's kind of super absolute strength. All around the premise, you're like, this has never been done before. Like maybe a little, but never in this absurdity. It's like everything is on the reverse. Or say that not like because he doesn't do it. Thinks that he's not evil, Kazuma. He is like I have a useless teammate. It's really based around him having the worst possible team ever. He's like, I hate them. How can I go do this? Like you understand his age. You're like, he's a douchebag. But you understand it. It's like, yeah, I can see it happening because I would also get rid of the knight and never defend me. Just want to get like attacked by enemies, like it's horrible. I also want to lose that night. You know, you actually feel for him, and you know, I can relate to his problems. I can be like, yeah, she's not the typical female, you know, victim you wanna say. She's like, no. She deserves what she gets. You know, it's like, yeah, she's a horrible person. And the thing is that, but I think it really plays good because not only was, you know, the whole thing was that the prince, prince or whatever she's going to get married to, he's a fucking awesome guy too. It's like, he's an actually really nice person. He's like, oh, I understand now, and oh yes, it's so nice. Like, he's a very nice person. That made it even more funny too, that he was like a perfect husband. Like, oh no, I will never take advantage. Oh, you can decide everything, honey. He's like super nice to her. You know, she's like, no, you can be the queen. I just want to make you happy. And he's like a super nice fellow. That made it even funnier because normally, like in F10, like Seymour is a douchebag, right? He's a horrible tyrant kind of person, right? He's like anime, which is kind of the evil summon. He's like a bad guy, right? Typical JRPG, but this guy is a good guy. He's like, he's a good character. He's like the nicest person in the whole world. It's like he's like a dream husband. Like he's just like, you know, like why don't you want to marry him? Like he is really nice. He looks good. Yeah, she comments on that. Not only is he a nice person, he has a record of being a knight. Like he's the first person in this country to be a real knight on his age. Like he's greatest swordsman ever. He's so skilled, and he's never done anything wrong. He like protects the commoner. He's very nice to the maids. Like he protects the weak ones. So he's like a noble. He's very all about caring about everyone and so on. Like, he's like the perfect prince. Like the main character prince, like you will play, right? Like, this is the guy that you wanna be with, like this awesome person. And she's like, I hate him. This is of course what you actually want darkness or Lalatina. What you want this purpose. He's like, what's wrong with you, darkness? He's like, why do you hate this hair? Yes, an arranged forced marriage is could be bad anyway. Someone you never met before. But on content, he's the perfect guy. And he's like, no. He's a fucking loser. Like, you're supposed to rape your mates. Like, what? And it was because it was a good. Suddenly they present this really good character, right? You will see in other anime or games so on, which is kind of the character you will be behind, right? She's one of the main characters. She's like, no, he's a horrible person. Like, no, it's not. But yeah, no, look at this. If you're a noble or a prince, why don't you rape your maid? And they're like, what? You're supposed to do that. Like, they should do it. But they always do, which is true, right? Because they always, in so many games, so many anime, it's always like, implicit that, okay, this guy is probably like sexually abusing this guy, or maybe a rape, whatever. Like that typical, like, a noble, evil noble guy. He rapes and murders, his servants or whatever. Typical evil, medieval. Oh, no. Oh, good turn. Yeah, typical medieval guy. And this probably happened in reality, well, for sure. I mean, if you read about history, I'm a history fan, if you read a lot about history, about kings and so on, they have a lot of bastard kids trying with servants or like lady in wait and so on, right? Very common, of course. And she's like, that's what you should do. If you're a noble guy, you should like take advantage of that. You should like force yourself onto your maids, and like you should fucking fuck the mother of your princess, and you should do all this crazy stuff. That's what a real noble does. And Akko, I guess I was like, but this guy is great. He's like a good character. He's like doesn't follow the typical tyrant ruler that we see in this world. Because they both know about other worlds, right? Because there's a god and a guy from our world, right? They're like, this guy's a progressive guy. He's really good. Like he wants to like have democracy and like remove monarchy. He's a really good guy. He's like, why? Why would you want that? It's supposed to be evil. It's supposed to rape. It's supposed to pillage people and like forcing high taxes and like they're like, no, that's bad. That pretty much describes like a worse version of Kazuma. Like, I want a man that take advantage of me, has like lesser looks and always think about fucking me when he sees me, and like, why do you want this? It's like, this like off character. He wants everything you never seen ever in games. He's like, he wants those. Yeah, I love that talking about like, I want the husband that. Oh, that's the best part. He's like, I want the husband. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the best part. He talks about, I want a husband that's that gets unemployed and never has any money. Like, he doesn't have any, obviously, insurance or union money. Like, he has nothing. He's gonna sit at home and like force me to do sexual stuff to him. It's like, what? Yeah, he's gonna punch me, and they're like, what? You wanna be domestic abuse? Like, yeah, not only that, then I want him to like force me to sell myself on the street so we can have money because he doesn't wanna work. He's gonna force me to be a sex slave so he can buy stuff. They're like, what the fuck, darkness? That's her dream. Like, obviously, I think it's so perfect because they're gonna make fun of the audience, right? Obviously, the audience are neat gamers that just actually go out or whatever, right, or so on. And I love the more. It's like, yeah, I want my husband to be like a loser, unemployed. He just plays game all life, never work for a single day, Doesn't even get any, you know, like state welfare. He doesn't get anything, and I have to be like a prostitute, so we can get money, and that's gonna be awesome. It's like, what is your dream? This cannot be any woman's dream. I love them, the Konosuba. Like, they really always push the envelope, right? Because her base power is like, oh, I want to get, like, her dream is to get, like, tentacle raped in typical hand. I want to be the victim of that. But that's her, like, main dream. And you can, like, see that she has some really weird sexual fantasies. And she also wants to lose, and like, oh yes, please take my panties and, like, punch me. Like, she wants that shit. And you can see that she's a complete masochist. You can be like, okay, I can buy that. That is like, there are definitely are women out there that wants to have that life. There are that. Like, that's absolutely people like people like the sexual. Absolutely. So it's getting a reasonable level. Looking at that, a reasonable, but uncommon, but still reasonable. But in this new episode, it's like, okay, you just want to like the sexual thing. You want to really be like someone's slave, like you want. And like, oh yeah, and he forced me to sell myself on the street, and I have to do this and this, and they're like, what? Like, like he forced me to clean and, you know, be all like all the worst thing ever. It's like, why do you want that? That's horrible. That sounds really horrible. Like that's not on sex anymore. Like she wants the like the shittiest life ever. Like, oh yes, a fat husband. Like here is that thing. Like, fat, stuck up a husband, like, pisses on me, like, literally. It's like, what the fuck, dog? That sounds really horrible, like, but yeah. Yeah, Costlework is fucking awesome. Like, how it can still push you. Like, it still managed to, like, you know, to push new stuff, right? They still managed to do, like, weird stuff in that series. It's like, yeah, no one else could expect us to say this. This is managed. Yeah, that one is crazy hard. Yeah, but still managed to do like get that up, the level up there, right? Just, oh god, I love this episode. It was so good. Like, well, I would say seriously, that was one of the most perfect episodes I've ever seen in my life. And like last year, definitely was our Zero, episode 15. That was the best episode last year, by far. But otherwise, probably here some Hero Academia episode. Perhaps I would say like one single episode was good, but this year so far, also in February. But that episode, which is comedy, darkness characterization. This whole premise, he was like, I'm gonna help the guy to sell off the daughter. It's gonna be awesome. Finding like a greeter for like that. That part alone is like, yes, oh yes, I want this. I don't care about her. I just want to get rid of her. Like that part alone is like, yes. This sounds awesome. That thing is really good, right? Now I would say that is really good. The game is so damn slow now, but yeah. Actually, yes, 80. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna close Steam now. Is there another part? Where I will just do it.